We asked AI, the best ways businesses are beating tariffs. Businesses are paying billions in tariffs. Consumers are feeling the pain. But smart companies are fighting back legally. We asked AI, what are the best strategies businesses use to beat tariffs and lower costs? The results? Surprising, effective, and completely legal. Let's break it down. Why tariffs are a big problem for businesses and consumers. A tariff is a tax on imported goods, designed to protect local industries. But here's the problem. It raises costs for businesses. Those costs get passed to consumers. Companies lose competitiveness in global markets. So how do smart businesses legally avoid or reduce tariffs? The best strategies businesses use to beat tariffs. 1. Free trade zones. The hidden advantage. Many countries have free trade zones, FTZs, where businesses can store, process, or assemble goods before officially importing them. No tariffs are applied until the goods enter the local market, and if they're re-exported, tariffs are completely avoided. Example: a U.S. car manufacturer imports parts tariff-free, assembles them in an FTZ, and exports finished cars without ever paying tariffs. 2. Free trade agreements, FTAs, avoid tariffs by sourcing smarter. Many countries eliminate tariffs for trade partners through FTAs. Shift production to free trade agreement nations to legally bypass tariffs. Example: instead of importing directly from China, a U.S. company sources products from Mexico or Canada under USMCA, avoiding high import taxes. 3. Tariff reclassification. A legal loophole. Tariffs are applied based on product categories, HS codes. Slightly changing a product's classification can significantly reduce tariff rates. This is known as tariff engineering. Example: importing a fully assembled sofa might have a 25% tariff, but importing the frame and cushions separately could lower that to 5%. Legal but requires expert classification to avoid penalties. 4. Moving manufacturing. The ultimate workaround. Tariffs depend on where an item is made. Businesses shift production to lower tax countries or route shipments through free trade zones. Example: instead of importing directly from China, high tariffs, companies move operations to Vietnam, Thailand, or India, where tariffs are lower. Illegal transshipment, falsely labeling country of origin, is risky and can result in fines or bans. 5. Bonded warehouses. Smart storage, lower taxes. Businesses can store imported goods without paying tariffs up front. Tariffs only apply when the goods enter the market. Example: a company importing electronics holds them in a bonded warehouse and pays tariffs only when demand increases. 6. Duty drawbacks. Get tariffs refunded. Governments refund tariffs on goods that are later exported. A major tax break for businesses that sell internationally. Example: a U.S. clothing brand imports fabric, pays tariffs, manufactures clothing, and exports 70% of its products. It gets a refund on 70% of the tariffs. 7. Supplier negotiations. Passing costs down the chain. Large businesses negotiate with suppliers to absorb some of the tariff costs. Some suppliers lower prices to remain competitive. Example: a U.S. retailer renegotiates pricing with Asian suppliers, lowering production costs to offset tariffs. 8. Cryptocurrency for international trade, a growing trend. Crypto doesn't eliminate tariffs on physical goods but can reduce